My world is right here in Japantown. I live here, I work here, I play here, I shop here.
My world is my family, my friends, and basketball.
I define my world as the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to bed at night.
My world is my business and my family.
My world is passion in everything I do, and that's it, right there.
I do a lot of volunteer work in the community, which I'm very happy to do.
I was involved with the Day Remembrance Consortium, and I hang out at Ben Kyoto and interact with other people in the community.
I own a store in Japantown. I'm in the community every day, and I'm helping out, volunteering. I do what I can.
For the last 44 years, this has been my world. If they need me for anything, I'm always right here.
I'm involved in the community doing real estate. It's always been a part of my life.
When I hear the word preparedness, I first think of making sure that me and my family are ready for any type of disaster that might happen.
The first thing that comes to mind would be earthquake.
Natural catastrophes.
An earthquake where power would be knocked out and transportation would be knocked out, and we'd have to figure out alternative means of moving around the city.
Being ready to take on bigger responsibilities, not just worrying about where am I going to party tonight, instead it's about my mortgage. And also when you go out, always having something in your wallet, guys. Do you know what I mean? I think so.
I always think about earthquake because we live in San Francisco and that's earthquake country. But just being prepared for life. At my age, I have to start thinking about retirement. With the economy going in the dumpster, financially, you really have to be prepared now, I think.
In terms of family, we always have to make sure my grandparents have their canes and walkers, and we have step stools for them to get in and out of the van.
You put together your blankets and water and canned foods and have them in a big plastic thing at your house.
I have a little one, so I find somewhere we can go to stay for emergency. I have to call my family, make sure they're okay.
I'm not good at preparing, but I make sure that I'm open to whatever's going to come. So that way, I am prepared all the time.
I just try to work out some scenario in my head about if the big one happens, what I would do.
That's hard to prepare for. You just have to try to be as healthy, as responsible as possible to keep an open mind, healthy outlook. It's hard where you don't know what's coming ahead.
Well, there was a very big earthquake here in San Francisco some years ago. It was just absolutely amazing as far as the chaos. I was not prepared for it.
I was supposed to go pick up my son at school. I was sitting in a coffee house and the earthquake hit, and everything was shaking and people diving underneath tables and running outside. But I stayed where I was, and my son walked over because of all the traffic, and the traffic lights were out and it was a mess. I don't know if I could have gotten to see him.
Prep your world.
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 Prep your world.